Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. To return, it's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
We'll go play right away. They're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss at 7.
Micah Parsons getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
His offensive play caller, he's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick games, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico, the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Hey, man, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. On gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. With Ryan.
Douglas in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Mitch Wishnowsky in punt formation.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Ready? Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, set.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Gannett. Hawk 70, Hawk set.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! 19 Lions.
In motion, it's Golden.
70 Rangers. Ready.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Reach. 70 Lions. Let's go. Ready.
Another run here with Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Ready. 65 Jack. 60. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mykal Williams getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Packers 45-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Niners first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. the offense gets it back.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third down and 3.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Throwing again is Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Rangers. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Okay, ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go! Crack all 80.
Douglas in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Ready? Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut up. Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
On that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. 21.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that is Jordan Watkins. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Steal it forward for maybe a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Down to the 10. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. A gain of 48.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19. 18. 18. Pioneers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Come on. Hit. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
It's set. 53. 22. What's up? Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Oh, in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. Inside the 40. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now, faking the give, out to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Cowboy 80. 18 Charger. 19 Charger. Dragon 60.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Douglas in motion.
Ready.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Get this over the middle to Vogel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
2nd and 10. Intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. He works free. Right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown. 49. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready. Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got Douglas going deep, and that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And it's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick-6. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 on the 49-yard line.
Press ball leading. 18, Pioneers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make a pay.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At the 43-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Purdy now on second down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 32 yards. A run on first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up third and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. Throwing is Purdy. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After with a touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He'll come up here, first and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Packer first down.
He'll drop the throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That one reeled in by Golden. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70.
First down, Green Bay.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Packers first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
30-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
13 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. We'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
2 yards on the pickoff. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
Back to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Packers.
He'll look to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Here comes second and 4.
Mitchell. A 6-yard gain. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Go check.
A run here with Mitchell. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Outside, start.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
it just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Outside. 2nd and 11.
18, what's up?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.